Hey guys, how's it going? This is Heartland Trains coming back to you with a little bit of a different video. And hey, yes, this is my voice. Hello, hi. Now this locomotive right here is a Bachmann Spectrum 060 saddle tank fitted with a Digitrax Z-scale decoder. So yes, this guy is DCC, surprisingly. And some cool features about this locomotive is the custom numbering I did on the side of him. Number 8. Why I chose number 8, I have no idea. But I've gave this guy, this tiny little guy, an accurate name. May I introduce to you Stoby the Tank Engine. Yes, his name is Stoby. I will not be changing that. Anywho, back with the review. So, Bachmann Spectrum is a really good brand, unlike the regular Bachmanns, which suck. But these ones are actually surprisingly detailed for what they are. They've got separately applied handrails, a separately applied bell, kind of a separately applied whistle, and a whole bunch of other separately applied details that are really cool. It even has a small, tiny little builder's plate right there. Now, about this locomotive, these ones didn't really come with LEDs. So, these are the stock headlights and taillights for this locomotive, especially with the decoder being so small. Now, you might be wondering, how the heck did somebody fit a decoder in here? Well, I didn't do it. Somebody else did. And my goodness, they did some amazing work, because I don't even know how they got the decoder in this tiny little thing. But anyway, on to the next review. They've got the standard Bachmann couplers. These ones suck, and they're prone to breaking knuckles and losing springs, which I hate. Now, his wheelbase is really small, so he is prone to shorts a lot. So he has to be oriented correctly for him to run. He does have 2 painted figures on both sides. Oh, hey. And there's another little builder's plate right there. Too much rivet detail on this locomotive, but for what it is, it's pretty good. Sadly, this hatch right here does not open, unlike my 844, but it's okay. If we go to the back here, you can see this thing is very bland. It's got a plastic co-load, which I will be replacing soon. Nice molded on headlight back here, and not that much interior detail, since, I mean, this thing is cramped in here. Again, with the Bachmann coupler, no foot plates, which is kind of weird. And yes, I did put 2 of them on the front here. Got nice little footsteps up here to the top of the domes. We've got a very shiny whistle right here. Even though this thing does not come with sound, it is a really cool whistle. And there's another painted crew figure right here. There's a nice little step ladder up to the door. And you may notice the lettering is a little bit crazy, because I am not the best lettering. Don't judge me. Now, the oil fills on the little side rods here are amazing. I love this valve gear right here. It's pretty good. Now, this one does have coupler cut bars, and yes, they do move. If I can get them to move. There we go. Overall, this little locomotive isn't really the greatest at pulling. It's a small locomotive meant for light loads, because there are no traction tires on this locomotive whatsoever, which this makes this thing the worst puller of my fleet. Literally, this guy can only pull like 2 Bachmann passenger cars. It's bad. Now that the small little review is done and over with, let's take him over to the track for a little runtime. Now, I will say my layout is a little bit janky right at the moment. As you can see, there's not many buildings over here in the front, but it's getting there. It's still a work of progress, of course, but at least I can run trains. Speaking of running trains, here comes little Stoby now. As you notice, he does have a little bit of wheel slip pulling those passenger cars. Because, I mean, they are pretty heavy. And there he goes with the wheel slip. Like I said, he does not have tractor tires, so let's go for round 2. And in comes the hand of God to assist Stoby in pulling his passenger train. Oh, come on, Stoby, you can do it. I've seen you do this before. Come on, you can do it. And, of course, he shorts out because of a short wheelbase. Hey, there he goes. Now, I did give him a little bit of a lighter load since, I mean, he is a logging locomotive, of course. He is a little speed demon, though. Now, before I do end today's video, I do want to give a quick shout out to one of my friends. His name's CSX Guy 2005. He makes some pretty good, awesome videos. You gotta go check him out. I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel down in the comments below. Now, before I actually sign off, sorry for keeping you guys waiting, I'm gonna tell you a little bit of history behind Stoby. Now, Stoby is of course, an 060 tank engine that was really abandoned in the hills of Oklahoma from his old logging railroad days. Sooner or later, my fictional railroad, the River Valley and Western, was building a line through there, and they found him. They took him back to their own shops, rebuilt him, and now he's not only a shop switcher, but a yard switcher for their main yard. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, you don't have to do that things, but according to everybody else out on the internet, you gotta do it. So, I mean, it's your choice. So, again, this is Heartland Trains. See you later.